What up, everybody? It's your boy Spence Crosby, aka Faiska.
William Taylor, New Wave Coaching, Fitness, Nutrition, Mindset.
Hey, it's Tyler. Tyler Wellness out here. Make yourself a priority.
And welcome to Fill Your Cup Podcast. Guys, let's go ahead and fill our cups.
One more time.
Hold it up. One more time for that ass though.
One more time for one time.
For that one time, we about to die.
So fill your cup out there. Put something in there.
Yeah, man. What y'all sipping on out there, man? Hopefully some good tea.
Some good tea, man.
Why don't you tweet that, guys? Hashtag
Hey.
fill your cup.
There you go.
There you go.
That's what you're drinking.
None of that Lipton shit. I don't want to see no Lipton green tea with lemon. We elevating now. Okay? Remember that. I hope you guys don't really hear the chair in the background. I'm on the chair, and hopefully we're gonna have to make some adjustments. But look, guys, we're gonna talk about something that everyone, I'm sure, has. You should. Well, I ain't gonna say you should. You do. Is a morning routine. So we're gonna talk about different morning routines, about what we do, and who wants to cap it off first with the morning routine. What do they do? Anybody? Any takers between you two?
Yeah, I can shoot my shot.
My boy Will, go ahead, take it off.
Yeah, man. So morning routine, man. You know, my morning routine used to suck, man. I used to wake up, or not even wake up, probably sleep in all day. You know, first thing, come check my phone. You know, stay on there for a good 30, 45 minutes. Finally get up, probably go eat some cheeseburgers or some type of nonsense. But one day, man, I decided to change that all up, man. I wanted to get in shape. So my morning routine turned to getting some exercise in, or getting a good healthy breakfast in first. And one of the things that really started me on my path to cementing my morning routine would be meditation, man. I started off with a small practice of meditation, 5 minutes, 5 minutes of just going into my mind and doing some work, man. Sitting there, doing some breath work, breathing, and just trying to get the mind right first. Because before you start your day, you want to always set your intention for the day. You don't want to, I'll just say it like this. A person who meditates and then goes out and finds his tire flat, is going to be a whole lot different than that person who sleeps in, gets up at the last minute, goes outside, and his tire's flat. It's like the day is ruined, So start by getting into that headspace, and getting connected, getting in tune, and just getting nice and relaxed, setting that intention so that you can go throughout the day in a positive state. So I can just kind of go down the line and show you guys what I do personally, what my morning routine is going to look like. First, I'm first waking up, my alarm goes off at 6:30. From there, I got it in my schedule, so I water and then I wash. So water, that's going to be me coming over to my desk, and I'm going to chug a whole 20 ounces of water. I do that because first thing in the morning, you're in a dehydrated state. You want to come and rehydrate your body. You want to hyperhydrate. So by getting that water in, you're going to hyperhydrate. You're going to start to flush all those toxins out. That water is also going to start your digestive system so that you can flush those toxins and get the body and everything like that. Get your joints nice and lubricated, get them nice and hydrated and all that. And that's going to help you, getting hydration to the brain, everything. Your body needs it, especially after a long night. So that's what I do. I come first thing, chug my water. Then the next thing, I'm in there brushing my teeth, washing my face. After that, I might come downstairs and I'll turn on some motivational tapes for a second. Get some knowledge in, get something to push me forward. So some motivation, get the mind working, get the confidence going, and then from there, I'm gonna go into some mobility. So I'm gonna stretch, do some mobility practice for a good 10, 20 minutes, just because I'm trying to work on that personally. I have a lot of tight spots. I have a lot of things that I'm trying to work out. So by putting that in there daily, I'm getting to it. And from there, after mobility, I'm going to probably meditate. Once again, meditate for a good 10 minutes, get my mind right, get nice and focused, get in the right headspace. From there, I'm going to journal, and boom, that's the morning routine, man. Sometimes I might string on a workout in there, but that's probably going to happen for me a little later in the day. And no breakfast for me. I'm going to do some intermittent fasting for a little bit, stay productive. But yeah, that's what it's going to look like for me.
All right, Tyler, go ahead and take us through your morning routine, man. If you have one, because I know your ass be up.
Yeah, so I would say my morning routine kind of starts before I wake up, before I go to bed. Sort of like planning my night or my day before I go to bed, so then I know what I have to think about like first thing in the morning, right? But so say when I wake up, if I have nothing to really focus on right away, that's great. I let myself sort of be creative with that time. Nothing I really have to do right away. Maybe I'll make a TikTok. Maybe I'll just kind of relax and do like a blog or something, and just kind of get some thoughts down, maybe just writing on some paper. And then besides that, next thing is maybe it's a client meeting or whatnot, but that early first thing is like my time where I can sort of just let my mind go, right? And that's all before bed. Then I wake up and then I like have some last minute thoughts. I write them down and then get right back to my day. I won't eat right away. I'll do like some intermittent fasting, usually first meals around 2 or later in the day. Let's say if it's still earlier in the day, if it is a client or just shooting for them or whatnot, I'm already kind of in the zone because I would have the night before like gone over my notes or done something related to that subject. So by the time I wake up, I'm just ready to go.
Okay. As far as my morning routine goes, I get up, I shit, brush my teeth, and I go to sleep because I ain't shit. I'm just playing. No, what I do is I get up, do the whole ritual thing with the teeth brushing and whatnot, and then I'll wait and get some tea. Whether what I'm trying to do, cleanse my body in a sense, or I'm trying to just wake it up a little bit with some turmeric and ginger, I'll do that. And then it's scale training time, and I warm up first, and then I warm up first, now I'll do some type of skill. So depending on the day, let's say for instance I'm working on full planche, so I'll warm it up a little bit, and I'll start to do my typical routine, which takes like about 60 to 90 minutes of just skill training because I'm trying to accomplish a skill. And then I'll be working on mobility and stuff like that, some breathing techniques. And from there, I'll start to proceed into my actual workout, whether that might be, it's a little bit smaller. So I'll do maybe if it's a push day, some dips, weighted dips, some handstand stuff, handstand push-ups. And then that's my training for my first part of training for the day, because I do other trainings throughout the day, other skill specific movements. And then from there, I'll focus on my YouTube. Just try to see the analytics, try to see what I could do to drive traffic towards my YouTube channel. And then, of course, focus on my Instagram, my social media in general, trying to figure out, okay, what pictures can I post? What videos can I do? What's some video topics I can talk about? What's a really dope picture I can take? So then just do all that. And this is all in the morning still. And then I typically don't eat until like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So I usually work out. I probably get like 1 or 2 workouts before I actually eat, depending on what time I get up. And I usually get up anywhere between, let's say, 7:30 to 9, depending on the day. Because, yes, ultimately this is going to catch everybody by shock, if you will. But I have a baby on the way. So with that being said, my girlfriend goes to work at a certain time. So I usually get broken up sleep. And then I make sure she gets in the car. Then I wake up like around 9. So some days I wake up around 9 because I'm like, yo, I broke up my sleep. But ultimately, I'm trying to mentally prepare myself not only for my baby that's on the way, but ultimately, like, I want to build a foundation. I want to have all these moves down. I don't want to be working on my full planche when my baby is in my room crying, because I'm just like, damn, is it full planche or the love of my baby? I'll take full planche over my baby. I'm just playing. But listen, like, I want to have these skills down before my baby comes, so that way, that's why I'm working really hard to accomplish these. So, yeah, that's my typical morning routine. I need to adapt Will's water philosophy, because I feel like that would add to my training, because I do feel like I'm weak on some days. And I think the water does, the hydration, I don't know what it is. It definitely has a lot to do with distributing the blood throughout the body and get rid of those toxins. And I think staying hydrated would definitely have you perform better. So, Will, shout out to you, man. Thank you for that, because tomorrow I'm doing that. I'm going to hydrate, then I'm going to drink my tea.
Yeah. Even with that, you can take it a step further and kind of combine what Tyler was saying. He's saying the morning routine starts the night before. So even the night before, set that 20 ounces of water just right there on your nightstand or whatever it is. And then when you wake up first thing in the morning, boom, chug it, that's going to get your body woken up. You know, I did it today. You know, today I was really really dehydrated. I don't know why. Last night something was going on, didn't drink a lot. But this morning I was just like, man, I was really tired. But I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to go in here and start chugging some water, man. Super hydrate, hyperhydrate. I don't care how much I got to piss or whatever, man. So I did just that. You know, I hyperhydrated in like 20 minutes. Did my mobility. I was like, man, I feel like a whole lot better, man. Like I was going to call it quits today, but got my hydration in. Got a little bit of tea in me. Boom, ready. So, yeah, that's a really great strategy, man. Hyperhydrate, you know. I feel like a lot of people are lacking on their hydration, especially in the morning. You might just wake up. I know a lot of people go straight to that cup of coffee, which is also going to dehydrate you. So, even if you do the hyperhydration technique and you're drinking coffee, make sure you use drink coffee with your water, 1-to-1 ratio. So that way you're at least hydrating while you're dehydrating.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do the water technique because I've been doing Nali Kriya, which I'll explain more of these breathing techniques that I practice in future podcasts too. But, of course, doing that on an empty stomach is best. But I'm going to do that water thing because, man, I'm even getting chills just thinking about it because I'm just like, yo, I could become this much stronger if I do this now. So shout out to Will for that. Tyler, did you want to add anything, man?
Yeah. So one thing I'll add in is, guys, 7 habits of highly effective people. Begin with the end in mind, right? So think about the lifestyle that you want to have, then break it down into steps that you can do every day, and those are going to be, implement it in your morning routine. Knock it out in the morning or even before bed to kind of tune you into that, mode of just operating from. Because essentially once we set these movements as habits, they happen in by themselves without you thinking about it, and then you'll accidentally arrive at that goal. So just keep on at it. Begin with the end in mind.
I like that. That's why I'm trying to get these skills down now before my baby comes, because I don't want to hear that shit. But that's our morning routines. I definitely want to break this apart in more series of things that we do, such as like a night routine, things that we do. My night routine is very interesting. And then like a whole day routine, and take you guys through our day routines, and then ask questions, not only to the listeners, but to my fellow podcasters, and then hopefully give you guys some advice and some tips that you can start adapting to yours. And perhaps even you guys can give us some tips and advice. So we would love that feedback, as we're all trying to grow and create a new wave, as Will will say, setting a new wave, right?
Setting a new wave.
Yeah, we're setting a new wave. So, and that wave of consciousness has changed. So let's continue that. Let's continue to shift. Anything else you fellas want to add to this?
I can just say, this is a lot. We dropped major knowledge, man. This is a millionaire morning routine. All these tips, some of the things that we each do, or some of them we don't, but, most importantly is try to take this, one step at a time. Don't write down all these things and now you're going to try them all the next day, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are. I mean, that's how I did it. And it works, but it's going to be tough, but you fall off of it if you try to do it like that. There's a possibility, high likelihood that you'll fall off of it, You're just going to get overwhelmed. So with that, just try, small things, and I'm going to come back to one of the things that helped me out a lot just to get this down and ingrained is going to be habit stacking. So that's just going to be, building onto your current morning routine. For a lot of us, that might be waking up, you're going to go brush your teeth. Then you can stack on a habit right after that, brushing your teeth. So you might say, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to brush my teeth, and then I'm going to drink my 20 ounces of water. And then just keep it like that for a week and keep that up, and then you might be able to add on, okay, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to brush my teeth, going to drink my water, and now I'm going to go meditate for 5 minutes. And then you try to keep that up for a week, and then you slowly build onto these things. Slow and steady wins the race. So just take your time with this. It's going to take time to build those habits. But once you get it down, they're definitely going to stick to you. You're going to feel kind of like you're missing your fix if you don't get your habits in. Something's going to be kind of bothering you, So just start slow. That's going to make it easy, guys.
Okay, Tyler, did you want to add something?
And I always talk a lot about habits. So again, beware the lazy mind, and it's a thinking habit, right? The lazy mind is essentially a mode of thinking that you'll go into if you have no plan in mind. It's like when you think you can sit around and just do nothing all day, and then you're like, nothing's changing, I'm not doing anything. And you kind of just make that a routine, and then you're like, I wonder why nothing's changing in life. because you're not setting those goals and not aiming for anything. So just beware the lazy mind in aspects where you might start to be idle.
I like that. Good tips, guys. Good tips. And we'll certainly go in more detail with our third podcast about the day routine, because I'm sure you guys are wondering, like, hey, like, what are you guys doing for the breathing, meditation? What do you guys recommend? Because I know I had questions in the beginning about that stuff. So with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and close out. I hope you guys enjoyed that podcast. It was short but very informative. With that, it's your boy, Spence Crosby, a.k.a. Faiska, owner of Build a Physiques. Build a better you starting today. Hit me up on all social media platforms. I will get back with you. With that, peace.
It's your coach's coach. It's your trainer's trainer. It's William Taylor of New Wave Coaching.
And hey, Tyler Wellness here, signing out. Make yourself a priority, and why not a paycheck too? Come on, check out the Talent to Income Academy.
All right, y'all. See you next week.
Peace.
You already ended. Oh shit, this shit's still going. I just gotta edit that shit out now.
All right, y'all. Like we said, check us out on those platforms. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, see y'all asses next time.